Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video where we are doing a makeup video again. And I'm going to rate most of my makeup looks that I posted on Instagram or YouTube in the past 3 years or so, starting in the beginning of 2020. I got a new look, I did my hair. I'm not totally convinced it suits my face, but it'll grow out. It'll be fine. So anyway, this is just a casual video. I'm going to rank these according to a tier list with at the top, present me is jealous, which means that I'm kind of jealous that I don't wear these kind of makeup looks anymore. They're a little bit more dramatic than what I usually go for these days, but I still kind of really like it, so I'm jealous. Then right underneath is I want to wear it tomorrow, which means it's basically what I like right now, but it's not amazing. It's not super duper astounding, but it's good. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. Then there's something is missing where I just think it's a little bit plain or a little bit basic. Then it starts to go downhill. With this feels wrong, where there's something that I definitely didn't do the way I feel like it would have looked best. And then there's burn the picture, where I just tried something and it didn't work. There will be a couple of those, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, subscribe if you like this kind of video. I do makeup and fashion videos right over here on my channel. And yeah, let's get started. So I hope this all goes well. I'm trying some new software to make a screen recording of my computer. So let's see how it goes. So the first one we have, I think this is all chronologically, by the way. This is one of the first ones. I wanted to experiment. I just had glasses at this point in time in 2020 and, well, new glasses. And I wanted to experiment with them with a makeup look. So I went for a pretty basic thing. So I went for a pretty pale look with a pretty dark lip and then the dark glasses. And I don't hate it, but there's too much and too little contrast at the same time. So I feel like my face is all very white and flat. And then there's these lips and these glasses and they're a little bit too stark. So I'm going to put this in something is missing because I don't hate it. I don't think it's wrong, but yeah. Next we have this one. And this was one of my more experimental looks in the beginning. I really wanted to make the blue and purple lips work for me. I've now decided that they just don't work with my pale skin, with my hair, with everything. I still try it every now and then, and there will be one that is successful. But I think this is just too dark. And also the pigmentation on the lip gloss is not intense enough, so you see my lip color poking through, and I just don't think it looks very flattering. So I'm going to put this one in This Feels Wrong. Then we have this one, and this was one of my Christmas looks, I think, for that year. And for some reason, I really like this one. I still don't think it's perfect. I personally think that I went through a bit of a heavy brow phase where I didn't use a lot of gel, but just a lot of color. And I'm not sure if that was the move, but I do really like the way I did my eyeshadow here. It's colorful, it's bright, it's intense, but it's not too much. It's still wearable, in my opinion. I like the subtle lip gloss. Yeah, I like it with the earrings. I like this overall. I would wear this tomorrow. So next one, we have one that's very overlit, but I wanted to put this one in because I feel like I went for a vampire kind of vibe. And I don't really like this one. I think the problem is that the lips are a little bit too bright with the dark eyes. I feel like either a nude lip or a very dark lip would have suited it better. And I don't like this hairstyle on me, but maybe I don't like this one either. But yeah, I kind of get what I was doing, but I don't think it was intentional that these inner corners were so dark. I think that was just the mistake in blending. And I think it really makes me look very sick. So I'm going to put this one in Something Feels Off, or Something is Wrong. I'm already laughing at the next one. I remember this one. I was at my parents' home and I was in an experimental mood. And I had this white liquid lipstick and I figured it would look so cool. But then I also did this experiment with my inner corners. And I kind of feel, I don't know if I should put up this picture, but I kind of feel like I'm this woman that tried to turn herself into a cat. And then she dressed up as a ghost for Halloween. I don't I don't know what this is. I hate it so much. And at the time, I posted this. I'm pretty sure I posted this thinking it's avant-garde, it's cool, but it's just so ugly. And then this super wet, what's it called? Greasy type of skin with it is just, it's so bad. I really want to burn this one. On the other side, and I think these are really close together because they are 2 pictures apart in my picture folder. We have this one, and I kind of like what I did here. I just bleached my hair, so that looks really cool with the nude lip. I like the white and black that I wore with it. And then there's this really intense glittery smoky eye with the very casual face and lip makeup. I do think the eyebrows are a little bit too intense, but it's not revolutionary, it's not the best makeup look, but I like this picture and I would wear it tomorrow. Okay, this next one, I think something feels off because, well, the eyebrows are a horror story. Then there's really nothing on the face and lips apart from foundation and blush, it seems, and a little bit of gloss. And then there's this black square or shape on my eyes. I think I was trying to do an Annette's makeup corner tutorial, and I feel like something is missing definitely, but also something feels wrong because I don't know, this just feels like step 1 in a makeup look, but where's step 2, 3, 4, 5? Where's the rest? So next we have one of my classic red lip looks. I like this one, I don't hate it. I really like the eye makeup, I think it suits me. I think these burgundy tones suit my green eyes. I think I took a nice picture. I don't really love that shade of red on my lips, and I feel like it needs a lip liner or something like that, but yeah, I don't hate it. I would wear this tomorrow. Okay, so next we have one of my experimental ones again, and I think this one was in collab with other people on Instagram. The idea was that we did a Valentine's Day look, and I wanted to take it a little bit, like I said, experimental, and I did the geisha route. So I did the smaller lips than my lip lines, which I don't know. I don't know about that. I know I tried to paint my eyebrows pink, but it really just looks like a mess. I don't hate it, but something feels wrong with this one. It doesn't really look as cute as I was hoping it would look. Okay, next we have something. I really see what path I took with this one. So this is the day after that. It's not quite chronological, I discovered. This is earlier than that earlier turquoise picture that we had. This is the day after, where I was a little bit bored with what I did the day before and I wanted to take it 1 step higher. So I tried to make the eyes a little bit more intense and I tried to make the lip match, and I just think I shouldn't have done this. So I had this glitter pasty thing on my lips on top of a turquoise lipstick, and it looks god-awful. And I think that I definitely missed something of a brightness or an inner corner on my eyes, but I don't hate those. But what are those purple eyebrows again? What kind of eyebrow pencil did I use these days? I'm going to say burn the picture. I really hate this one. Next we have another collab picture where I tried to do the experimental lipstick thing again, and honestly I think this one kind of works, and I don't know what it is. It's the most weird type of color blue, this periwinkle type of purpley blue, and it really doesn't match my skin tone, my hair color, or anything else, but I think it's sort of a pop art effect in this one. I kind of like it. I kind of like the rest of my makeup as well. I kind of like the picture. I'm kind of tempted to put this in the top tier. I feel like I did something here. I feel like I would want to wear this again. Just this one worked. Alright, this next one I think is interesting. I looked at these pictures a lot smaller and I'm seeing them big for the first time now, and when I enlarge them they really look quite horrible compared to how they look small. So I figured this was one of my best ones, but now that I've enlarged it, it looks horrible. First of all, that highlighter. It's so silvery and ugly and I kind of like the eyes, but they're not special. And then I feel like this lipstick, it's metallic, but it's very pale metallic, and it really clashes with the rest of the look. And I kind of hate this one. Shall we say something is wrong or just burn this whole picture? I'm gonna burn it. Okay, so now I think I'm going to redeem myself, because a couple of months later than these other colorful pictures, I made this look. And I think this was my Charlotte Tilbury, full face of Charlotte Tilbury. And I think it just looks really pretty. It looks elegant, it looks cute, it doesn't look too grown up or too childish or anything like that. I kind of like the contrast levels. I really like what I did here. And it's not revolutionary. I still wear this type of look, so I'm going to wear it in would wear it tomorrow. Okay, then there's this one. Yeah, this inner corner. What on earth is happening here? I think I kind of like this picture where I do the. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's artsy, but this makeup look is god awful. I'm going to put it in something is wrong, because it's mainly the inner corner that I don't like. I kind of like the lips, and I kind of like the contrast and all of that. I kind of like this weird picture. That's okay. It could have been top tier if I didn't put that red around my nose. I don't hate this one. I think something is missing, and it's definitely a little bit of brightness in the inner corners. But I think this is a nice kind of subtle rainbow eye. I like, well, I don't like it, but it's not awful. I remember doing this next one, and honestly, it's not much. There's little on the eyes, little on the face. It's very overlit. It's a horrible picture, but for some reason, this just feels so cool to me. And this dark lip somehow feels very wearable, because I didn't put too much makeup on otherwise. So it's not revolutionary, but I definitely don't wear something like this today, and I kind of miss it. So I'm going to put it in Present Me is Jealous. I remember feeling very inspired by this type of picture, this type of look, and I remember it doing really well on Instagram as well. So I'm not crazy, I'm sure. On the other hand, this one is just awful. It's just too much. It's too much eyebrow, too much eyeshadow. I think I couldn't even take a proper picture of this one, because I just looked at the camera like, ugh. You can see it in my eyes. I hate this one. I'm gonna burn it. I remember this next one as well. We were on vacation at the beach in the summer, and granted, it wasn't very warm. It wasn't a warm summer. It wasn't a warm beach day, but still, this is a very goth look for a beach day. Also, I was wearing this yellow outfit that really clashed with it, but for some reason, I really like this picture, and I'll show you the other one that I took, which is even better. Here, you can't even see my eyes because the contrast is so heavy. So I feel like this is kind of iconic. I wouldn't want to wear it again. I'm not gonna wear it tomorrow. Something is definitely wrong here. But I still want to give it props for creating a really interesting picture that kind of looks like I'm possessed. Yeah, and this next one, what can I say? I really just want to burn it. I know I was experimenting with colors, with blending, with everything, but it's just everything I did reached my eyebrows by the time I was done. With these dark colors, there's hardly any inner corner. I was always too pale on the rest of my face. I mean, it's getting a little old, but I want to burn this one. But then sometimes I did exactly the same thing, I thought, as I always did, and then it turned out like this, and I kind of really like it. I'm kind of jealous of this one. I wouldn't wear this again today. I don't think I really like the strong contouring anymore. But I think this kind of looks cute. I kind of like the highlight on my nose. I still wear highlight on my nose, but you gotta admit, this is different. I think I did a very 2016 type of makeup style here, which I wouldn't wear again today. So I don't want to wear it tomorrow, but I still think it's kind of iconic. So I'm going to put this in the top tier. Okay, we're definitely moving on from the dark 2016 type of style that I did, and I was sort of transforming into a little bit more of a contemporary style, which at the time, this is the beginning of 2022, we were still very much into dewy skin. I kind of took a step back from it now, but this picture is sort of the peak of my dewy skin phase, and I kind of kept it very boring everywhere else, but that skin is just, I liked high coverage with a lot of glow. I don't hate this. I feel like something is missing and it's definitely a little bit of contrast, a little bit of color, just something to make this a little bit more than just a greasy face, honestly. I really like this next one. It's sort of at the end of my colorful big eye phase, I discovered that there is a way to work with colors nicely, and I still try to do this every day now. So, or not every day, but I still try to do this now, where I do something like this with a lot of contrast, but not too high. And I think this is a very nice example of it. I feel like my lips are a little bit more pronounced than they used to be in previous pictures. This is at the end of 2021. And I really like this one. I don't wear it anymore, but I would wear it tomorrow. Yeah, I think this is nice. I think I should bring some of these looks back. This next one, I'm not sure about this one. I saw people doing this inner corner thing and it looked really cool. It really suited them. I especially saw Morgan Turner do it, but she's half Asian and her eyes just sort of fit that thing. My eyes go outwards here towards my nose really quickly. Like I think they're very close to my nose. So whenever I do this type of point, it just looks off. It just looks horrible. I always do it too big, it looks horrible. So I don't hate this picture, but something is definitely wrong, and it's that inner corner point. Okay, I'm going to put the next one in the same category. No, wait, it's going lower. It has to be lower. I tried to do a cut crease here. And this is, yeah, mid 2021. And God, does it look bad. And I love the eyeshadows itself, that sparkle, the colors, they're beautiful. I kind of like the lip. But what is this? And no eyebrows. Where? First there's too much eyebrow. Where's the eyebrow now? It's just, this is so bad, I want to burn it. So we're back in the glowy phase. I now realize that I did not put these chronologically at all. I just, doesn't matter. Anyway, we jump back a year in time. It's August 2022. And I like this one. See, this is what I meant with the previous dewy look, that it's still, it needs something more than just dew. And I like this eyeshadow look. I like what I did with my brows. I feel like there could be a little bit more color, but I like the fact that I put something in it. I kind of like the lip. I like the picture as a whole. I'm going to put it in would want to wear tomorrow. This next one, I remember being really proud of this picture, thinking that I looked really cool and really cute. But now looking back at it, I don't like the color combination of this. I like that I tried to do something bright while not being too much. I do like that, but I think my smile is just kind of creepy. And also, I don't like this lip color with this eye color. I'm going to put it in, this feels wrong, just seems a little bit too harsh compared to some other looks that are in there. It's not that bad. I think something is maybe missing. Yeah, it's a little bit too warm toned. Maybe some coolness would be fun for this look. Okay, I kind of like this next one. It's sort of after my big eyeshadow peak, but I nailed it here. Personally, I think so, because there's this drama, but it's not up to my eyebrows. There's some balance with the eyebrows and the lip and everything. I did edit this picture, I remember, but I kind of like this one. Actually, I'm kind of jealous of this one. I don't do this anymore. I wouldn't go as bold with my eyebrows anymore. And I kind of still want to wear this. I'm going to put this next one in something is missing for the obvious reason that there's no shine here. This is a full matte look, which was the point of the video at the time. I wanted to do a full matte look. My boyfriend, by the way, really liked this one because he hates shine. But I think it's just a little bit too flat, a little bit too boring. I like what I did with all the contrast. That's nice, but just a little bit of shimmer would have made it perfect. We're back in summer 2022 at the peak of my dewiness, I guess. I was still very much in the dewy phase here, but God, do I love this picture. I don't know what it is. I'm just jealous of myself. I really like what I did here. It's just, I never look like this anymore. I always look like this now with the fun colors, but still kind of basic. I don't know what happened. I feel like my face is thinner here as well. I kind of look like I have a big face now. And this is only a year and a couple of months ago, but I must have taken a really flattering picture because I don't look like that anymore. And I kind of like the look that I did here. I kind of like the makeup look. There's a lot of dew, but it's a summer picture. You feel the summer heat radiating off of it. I'm going to put this in top tier. This next one I really like. I like this look. This was when I was trying to do the cold girl look. And I think it was really successful. I like the fact that I didn't go too dewy with it because that's more of a summer thing. And I kind of like the lip that I did. I like the contrast with the eyes, but it still feels very subtle. I like the outfit that I assembled with it. I think this look as a whole, wow, this was in 2020. Oh no, 2022. Yeah, I figured this was not that long ago. This is at the end of 2022 and I really like this picture. I want to put it in wanna wear it tomorrow, but actually I'm jealous of it because for some reason this looks a lot cuter than how I'm looking today. This next one's kind of funny. I remember being so proud of this one that I made it my picture for my public transportation card. And every time that I look at that card, I'm like, yeah. This is again one of those examples. I think it's just proper lighting, a good picture where I feel like my jaw just looks a lot better than it does now. And I really like the accent of mint blue. I know it's not revolutionary, but I think I did it really well here. The only thing that I really dislike in this picture is the lipstick. It's so warm. It's such a warm brown. I remember not knowing what to wear with it and not hating this. And true, I don't hate it, but I think something is missing here, unfortunately, because that's just not the nicest lip option with this picture, but I still really like the picture. This next one is kind of funny as well because I'm back in my experimental phase, and this was when I was inspired by doing some more pastel lip looks. I bought some lipsticks from Kimchi Chic Beauty, some pastel lip colors. I quickly discovered that they just didn't suit me. They just didn't look good on me. And this is one of those examples where I tried to make them work. I think this just feels wrong. Maybe if you do a lip color like that, that picture that I showed you earlier with the lavender lip, for some reason it looks really good. But I think because the rest is so casual or plain, I don't know, just basic. I know I have a lot of eyeshadow on, but it's a very normal kind of eyeshadow look. It just looks off. There's something feels wrong here. However, in this next one, it kind of works. I know these pictures are taken really short, close together. I remember doing these looks because here I intentionally added on red and more red. And I know I called this my dragon look and I love it for that. And the picture kind of works. I look kind of angry and it kind of works with it. And I think this color just really works with my eye color. It really makes it pop. I like how I did the rest kind of simple. Doesn't even look like I'm wearing that much makeup. There's just a lot of red and it just sort of suits everything. So I'm going to put this in Present Me is Jealous. We're nearing the end here, so I'm really glad that if you are still watching. Ooh, this one. This is February earlier this year, and damn, was I still on my glowy phase. I didn't realize that it lasted so long. These cheeks are painted apples where someone painted a little highlight on my cheek, damn. And also, I remember this, because of all the dew, my under eyes creased so horribly. I don't think I used any powder anymore. So yeah, this is too much. I don't like the eyebrows either. I think if you do this kind of look, you definitely shouldn't also do these big eyes. I want to burn this picture just because of the under eyes. It just looks so bad. So yeah, here we have it. This is the finished tier list. If you look at the pictures that I am presently jealous of and that I would wear tomorrow, it's a lot of older pictures. And it's actually, what I'm noticing a lot is that there's enough contrast in these pictures, but not too much. It's just right. And it works for the pictures, but I believe it works in real life as well. So I'm going to take that as a mental note to myself to try and do a little bit more with my looks. Maybe add a little bit more contrast on the cheeks. Maybe, I don't know, take my eye looks a little bit further again. But all with baby steps, because the ones that went horribly wrong are the ones where I did those things exactly, but I did them too much. So yeah, I hope this was fun for you. I hope this wasn't too long of a video. I thought it was really fun to do. I'll do one with fashion looks as well in the near future. So yeah, subscribe if you like this kind of content, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.